that symptom. So the four hidden frictions happening in the organization is, one is that clarity friction. Like every time when you actually look at the problem, it is probably happening because the clarity is not built properly. People don't know exactly what success look like. People don't get what you think about a specific task or a project. So make sure that whatever you are whatever you are actually having in your mind is properly communicated, not about you, even all your team members. So that is why you need to have a documented communication platform. Okay, I'm coming to that aspect going forward. Second thing is communication friction. Information changes as it moves through the people. One guy will actually say something, other guy will say, understand something else. And when he passes that message to his team member, it gets actually diluted with some other meaning. So there is no proper communication happening with the organization. Okay, this is another friction. Another one is owner friction. Like no one know who is the actual owner of this particular task. Who's going to do this? Everyone assume that, okay, someone else will do that. Okay, this is a big problem. Yeah. This is like you go into a beach with a family. You and your family members goes to a beach where you, including you, there are maybe 4 or 5 adults are there, but there is only one child which has got maybe 4 or 5 years old. And everyone is assuming that, okay, the child will be taken care by somebody else. And nobody is taking care of the child because everyone is assuming that he will he will take care, she will take care. But end of the day, maybe you will miss the child in that crowd. It's a very busy, crowded beach. Why it is missed? Because there was no ownership given to anyone. Ownership was actually, diluted. It was not communicated properly. This is exactly happening in many businesses. Yeah. Whenever there is a task comes, you guys are actually clapping and you guys saying, this is fantastic idea, let's do that. But that let's do is actually getting stopped there. It's not completely passing to a right person. Okay, this is another one. Another friction is this, decision friction. Too many decisions depend on the owner. There are so many decisions are taking every day, and most of the decisions are depend on the owner. If the owner is not there, the green signal is not getting. Even for a small $1 or $5 petty cash approval, owner is required in some companies. That's a bad situation. That's a very worse situation. Yeah. And even for a small decision, whether this a social media poster is good to move, good to go in socials, whether it is okay or not, that approval also has to come from the owner. I would say you're not running a business in that case. You're just running a babysitting, office or a kind of shop or institution. You are the principal of the organization. You are the head of that particular organization, headmaster, I would say, and you are actually pampering and taking care of it. This is not a business. Okay. So the clarity friction, communication friction, ownership friction, and the decision friction. These are the 4 fundamental issues that are actually happening. All right. Now, why communication isn't the real problem?